Alright, what's up my fam? It's your boy, Trail the Trainer. I'm back, and in today's YouTube video, I want to discuss the 6 habits that I stopped doing to help me save an extra 20K in just 90 days. I cannot make this up. So if this video sounds interesting to you, let's tap right into it. If not, I'll see you later. So if you've been following me, you kind of know that 2019 was a little different kind of year for me, at least financially. I made some mistakes, I learned some lessons, and I stopped doing these 7 habits which helped me to get back on track. But I won't hold you guys up with the gibber and jabber. I'm gonna jump straight into it. Habit number 1 that I stopped doing is I stopped sleeping in. That's right, I used to sleep in till 10 a.m., 11 a.m., not knowing that getting up at 5 a.m. would trigger my brain to just be productive. Like now, it makes me want to actually do shit because I'm up early, so I want to do stuff. I want to be productive. It allowed me to make more phone calls. It allowed me to send more emails, accept more clients. I didn't realize I was missing out on about 4 or 5K per month because I didn't want to get up at 5 a.m. What was I thinking? And now because I get to put my content out first. If I'm up at 5 and I'm posting content at 5:30, 6 a.m., guess what? My content will reach my audience first. Habit number 2 that I stopped doing, I stopped saying yes. I stopped saying yes to everything. I stopped saying yes to shit that I did not want to do. I would say yes 80% of the time because I didn't want people to think I was big-headed. I didn't want people to think that I was selfish. I didn't want people to think that I was letting my whatever get to my head. So I would always say yes, yes, yes. I always wanted to please people. It was always, Trail, can you cash out me 200? Or Trail, can I borrow 300 till next week? Can you come and speak at this engagement for free? Blase, blah, blah, blah. I said yes, knowing I really didn't want to do those things. But you know what? I learned to say no. I can't, I don't have it. It's okay to say no. Like honestly, saying no has saved me so much money and time. You know what else? More importantly, it also allowed me to see who was around or what I could do for them and not who was around because of me. When you tell people no, if you tell somebody no, you'll see who they really are. I can tell somebody yes 100 times and then I'll tell them no 1 time and it's the end of the world. They stabbing me in my back, they talking bad about me. And so that kinda helped me to decipher who was really for me and who should be in my life because of me and who wanted to be around. So I'm here to tell you that it's okay to say no to family. It's okay to say no to friends. It's okay to say no to your wife or girlfriend every now and then. Put yourself first. My habit number 3, and this is the biggest one that has saved me so much money. I stopped going out and hanging out and spending money on frivolous things. I would go and hang out 3 to 4 times per week, going to buy hookah, spending money on bottles, food, dates, all of those which yielded me no return on my investment. I didn't get any of that money back. None of that money benefited me. It's gone, it's down the drain. I put money into this promoter's pocket or this hookah bar or this restaurant. I got nothing in return. I got a meal, I guess. Like it's all fun and cool and lit. When you're in the club, you just bought the bottle that's $350. That bottle is $40. You just paid $310 tax on a $40 bottle. Or you just spent $200 at a hookah bar to get drinks and hookah to hang out with your friends and chicks. And you turn around the next day and you might take this nice, beautiful young lady that you met on Instagram to a nice date and you want to impress her, so you spending $200, $300 on a meal. Now, I spend $150 for a week on meal prep. Think about that. That 300, 400, 3-4 times a week, I could come up to about 3,000 to 5,000 per month. But instead of spending my money and time on those frivolous things, guess what? I just saved it. I invested it into myself. If I don't have anything productive to spend it on, I'll just save it. Oh, and not to mention a new pair of designer shoes every week or every other week. Those things cost $500 up to $1,200. I learned to stop buying that bullshit. It'll make me happy temporarily, and not even happy, it just solves a desire. But guess what? There's a new pair that come out literally every week. And as soon as I wear those shoes twice, guess what? That desire for a new pair is right back. So I learned to control that desire, not spend money on this designer shoe. So check this out, y'all. Next time that you go out and spend money, ask yourself these 3 questions. Does this item genuinely make me happy, or am I buying it to impress other people? Am I buying it to impress my coworkers at a job that I don't even really like? 2, does this item yield any return on the investment? And 3, can I really afford this item? So how do I know if I can afford this item? This is the template I use. If something costs $1,000, I need to be able to buy it 2 times more. So if I want to spend $1,000 on this pair of shoes, I would have to at least put that extra $2,000 into my savings account. So now that $1,000 pair of shoes is $3,000. So can I really afford it? The answer is no, you don't need to buy it. You can't afford it. All right, y'all, habit 4, I stopped investing my time into frivolous relationships. Think about that. Now, I know you probably asking, well, how do I determine if this relationship is frivolous or not? Ask yourself these questions. Does this relationship bring any benefit into my life? Check this out, not just financially. It could be mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Does this person bring any of those qualities into my life? Secondly, is this a person I can call and turn to for some solid advice, who has my best interest? 3, does this person bring something of value to the table? What can you offer me? Again, this is not just financially, but what can you bring of value into my life? And vice versa. 4, can we figure out a way to make some type of cash flow together? Can we make some money together? 5, does this person genuinely have my best interest in life and not just what I can do for that person? And lastly, can I trust this person with my life? Habit number 5 that I just had to let go. I had to stop masturbating so frequently. A lot of people are going to say, well, what does this have to do with anything? So for me, it's more mental and physical. Most people will sit here and debate that it lowers your testosterone levels and blah, 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 but there's been no proven evidence to back those statements, honestly. But for me, it's more mental. When I masturbate, it puts my mind in a euphoric state. It's almost like it's being lazy. It's telling my body to relax. And honestly, I have no time for that in the morning or throughout my day. I'm in grind mode. I want to hustle. I want to be up. I want to be active. I need to be operating at my highest possible frequency throughout the day. So I don't have time for my brain to be signaling to my body to relax. I just don't have that time. Also, just a side note, fellas, masturbating too much can cause some sort of erectile dysfunction. How come? Your manhood just becomes so comfortable with your hand that by the time a nice young lady is in front of you or it's time to get some booty, it's confused. It's not working. Because it's so used to your hand, it's so used to watching porn. So your penis is confused, he's drained. You done whacked off 3-4 times a day. It's drained, it has nothing left. Also, this goes for women too. This affects your sexual performance. I just read the other day that women who masturbate too frequently have a hard time having an orgasm during sex or intercourse with a man. Now check this out, I'm not telling you not to masturbate. That's not true. I'm not telling you, like, if you haven't had sex in a while, masturbate. If you need to relax, masturbate. You had a long day, do your thing, rock out. All right, family, last but definitely not least, and this has been the hardest for me personally, but I stopped staying up so late. I stopped staying up to 12, 1, 2, 3 in the morning. I had to stop. The body needs rest. Not just want, the body needs rest in order for it to operate. Research suggests that the typical person needs at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Now I know a few people gonna go in here and say, oh, well, I only need 4. I've been getting 5 since college. Just because you've been doing it for so long doesn't make it right. That doesn't make it make sense because you've been doing it. Your body is just accustomed to that. But I can guarantee you that your body will operate at a much higher, not even your body, your mind and body will operate at a much higher frequency if you got 8 hours of sleep. Now, because I've got my rest, I don't mind being up at 4 or 5 a.m. and I can capitalize on that extra 4,000 or 5,000 a month from training my clients and training them efficiently. So instead of missing out on that 4,000 or 5,000 extra per month, guess what? It goes right into my savings. But that's pretty much it, my fellow family. I hope this video was of benefit to you. These are the habits that I used in the last 3 to 4 months that legit helped me to save. Not just make, I saved 20K in just 3 months. I cannot make this up. But if this video was of any benefit to you, if you learned anything from this video, do me a favor and go and give me a thumbs up, go like it, share it, and do me another favor, just hit that subscribe button for me. Thank you. It's your boy, Trailer Trainer.